you kind of set the stage. You're saying, okay, before we get into it, understand that what you think is reality is not reality. And I'm really glad you did that, because like you said, if you had just gone down and interviewed 30 other doctors, they would have come at with you with the same way. They always deconstruct what you're doing. So it's very kind of meta what you're doing here. I hope people grasp it. They might need to watch the movie a few times.
Yeah, I definitely had to watch it a few times to get it. But it's yeah, I appreciate you bringing that to light, because that is exactly what our intention was, to as the story's unfolding, to be aware at least of the trigger points and to address them as we go. And hopefully we did a thorough job of that, because the thing that you mentioned was Operation Mockingbird, and that's something that I've been aware of for years, and I actually watered that down a great deal. I didn't want to, because it's one of the most intriguing. I really encourage people to go check it out. It's been out it's not a new revelation. It's been out and exposed since the 70s. But when you understand the depth of what the agencies like the CIA have done within the realm of media, it's shocking. And the reason I had to water it down was everything has been so weaponized that when you start talking about the CIA, just that in itself starts to trigger people into that world of the dark and conspiracy theory world. And so, I tried to minimize every mention of the CIA, but the truth of the matter is, this is a very disclosed court case that they got caught buying and literally putting under contract over 3,000 journalists in America. And when you understand that just the implications of that then, they would then feed them whatever needed to be said to get Americans to support the move into war. And that's mostly what it was about in those ages, was just to get people to say, yes, let's bomb that country, let's create that regime change, whatever it might be. And the CIA was controlling these people. Well, nowadays, how much of the CIA is involved deeply in the media, I really don't know that answer. But I do know that Big Pharma owns the media. And so, when you understand the amount of money that Big Pharma is the largest lobbyist on Capitol Hill, over twice the amount as Big Oil. Like, let that sink in for a moment. They own these people. They won't say anything against their narrative. And when you understand the amount of politicians and people who move from board to board, and that the names that have went from media to boards of the biggest manufacturers of vaccines and pharmaceuticals in the world, it is such an incestuous cesspool of corruption that these people have just they're stuck in it at this point. And I left a lot of that stuff out because I wanted to really focus on corruption and the money trail of one subject. But believe me, the next film will address all of it.